Right now, the prosecution has just wrapped up their closing arguments and are waiting to hear if Darrell Brooks will speak or forfeit his turn to respond to the prosecution. But it has been another contentious day as closing arguments were delayed for hours at the Waukesha Christmas Parade trial. Darrell Brooks Jr. asked by the judge to pledge he would not continue to interrupt court proceedings after being removed from the main courtroom. The conversation going in circles.
You did not pledge to respect the rules of courtesy and decorum and pledge to not interrupt the court. Are you willing to pledge that at this time?
Your Honor, with all due respect, I've never had to do that before to reclaim my right.
You seem to want to be here, but you don't want to pledge to follow the rules of courtesy and decorum. Do you want to come back in here or not? It's a very simple question.
I said yes already.
All right, then I'm going
to say the same thing.
Because then you go on and make other statements, and then I can't even effectuate your request.
Well, Brooks, accused of killing 6 people when he drove a vehicle through a parade last year. He has chosen to defend himself, but his strategy is raising questions on whether this case will sway the jury or set a precedent on future defense cases. Criminal defense attorney Julius Kim joining us now. Julius, thank you for being here.
My pleasure, Natasha.
What's on your mind as you're watching the events of today playing out in the courtroom?
A continuation, something more of the same, in all honesty. Mr. Brooks has been in and out of the courtroom all day again today, and the judge has been working really hard to try and get through these jury instructions because she has almost 100 pages of jury instructions to go through. They were able to get through the state's closing argument just now, and she and Mr. Brooks are debating whether he should be allowed to give his at this point, given the fact that he wants to bring up things that probably aren't relevant in a closing argument. But it's been chaotic. I do think that the case is going to go to the jury, though, by this evening, and then hopefully they can begin their hard work.
Right, and I know you mentioned Brooks kicked out of court again today several times, and that the judge noticeably frustrated, as she has been throughout the trial. Did the jury actually get to witness all of Brooks' disruptive behavior throughout the trial, as we have, or how much do you think this will actually factor into their decision?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. And thankfully, because Judge Darrell has managed to manage this trial really well, a lot of his behavior, his antics, his erratic behavior has happened outside the presence of the jury. You know, Judge Darrell has bent over backwards to protect Darrell Brooks from himself, quite frankly, and from prejudicing himself in front of this jury. So thankfully, she's shielded him from that. But the jury has seen some of this behavior, and I think it's going to be hard for them to just simply ignore it when they go back and ultimately deliberate on his case.
Do you think there's any chance that this is intentional on the part of Brooks? I mean, we've seen some chatter, a deliberate attempt to portray himself as mentally unstable and ultimately forcing a mistrial?
You know, I don't. I think he realizes that this whole mental health defense is it's too late for that. I think that a lot of the things that are coming up, especially since they're happening outside the presence of the jury, are just things that have to do with his own mental health issues, personality disorders, clashes with the judge. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but it sure seems to me that he has a problem with authority, and that has been manifesting itself throughout this trial for the last 3 weeks.
I think you're right. And let's say Brooks is convicted here. What would the next step be for him? And do you think we could see an appeal process where Brooks represents himself and keeps up this unruly courtroom behavior again going forward?
You know, if he gets convicted here of these charges, especially the first-degree intentional homicide charges, there's going to be an automatic team from the public defender's office, at least, that reviews this case for appeal. Now, he could theoretically refuse their services and decide that he wants to try and represent himself on appeal, which I guess could happen. But I don't think that we're going to have a replay of what we've seen so far the past 3 weeks in terms of an appeal.
Okay. Julius Kim, certainly appreciate your insight and time. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.